Testing mic. Feel like this isn't the right mic. Let me check. Apparently it is. Weird, champ. Music is not getting caught. Maybe if I adjust the setting. This, is that better? I don't think much of a difference. Hi, Swooped. How are you? Hi. I'm gonna play with some settings. What's this do? You're okay. Hello. Ew. What is going on?
It's like a wet sticker.
That's a crazy thing to look over at. Yeah, pie. Damn it. How's that? That should pick up more sound, I think. Hi, how's it going? New angle. I'm trying this angle. Sideways instead of straight on. We'll see. We don't know. Sound is so spacious. Okay, I'll change it. I'll change it back. Is H-Rock still there? No. Why would you weird champ? Alright, let me switch it back. Oh god, it's stuck. Just like your mom. What? Gavin, thank you for the 7 months. How's this? TC Toast with the new sub. Thank you so much. Hi guys, you're all the way over there. Hi, welcome to my meeting about alcohol consumption. How's that? How's the sound? Logan with a new sub. Holy moly, new subbers. Thanks, guys. Oh, Spark, thank you for your 6 months. Usual, thank you for your 10. Hi, Kaylee. What you baking? It's in the title. It's in the title. I look drunk. I'm not. I'm drinking coconut water. Daft Wench, thank you for the 5. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I'm good. I think I'm okay. I actually haven't taken my antibiotics. It's bad audio when you're not near the laptop. Yeah, it's a Blue Yeti. I don't know what you expect. I gotta do that and just up my gain. It's just bad audio. It's a Blue Yeti. I'll get a better audio thing someday when I'm rich. How's the toe? Have you tried icing it? Toe's chillin'. Isn't coconut water a natural laxative? Where did you read this? I don't think this is true. What happened to the new mic? Well, it needs a whole arm and stand and shit. Oh, lights flickered. It's hot all of a sudden. Okay. Listen, I want your guys' opinion. So I went... Oh, this is going to be a bit of a story, okay? I'm going to pause this. This is a bit of a story. Are we ready? I have 2 teeth. My 2 back teeth. I have 2 back teeth. Logan, thank you for gifting 2 subs. That's so nice. It's not a fake story. This is a real story. I have 2 teeth back here. Okay? And this, oh, do you need garbage? I don't know if it has a garbage bag. But you can easily come to this one. It's not in the shot. There you go. It's not a tooth. No, it is a tooth. It's not wisdom teeth. Guys, let me tell the story before you tell me what it is. Okay. I have 2 teeth right here. Okay? I have more than 2, but I have 2 right here. So I have my very back tooth and then the tooth next to it. My very back tooth, I had a root canal on it, okay? And then like 2 years ago, maybe even a year ago, I was like, yo, my tooth is hurting me. And I went to the doctor and he was like, I went to the dentist and he was like, uh-oh, you might need to redo your root canal. There could be infection still in there. And I was like, what? And then I went to a root canal specialist and the root canal specialist was like, no, you don't need to redo this root canal. You need a new root canal on this tooth, on this one. So I have the 2 teeth and I was like, oh my goodness, what the heck? So then I got another root canal on this tooth. Everything's fine, no pain. Go to 2 days ago, suddenly I get pain on this tooth again, the very back one. And I'm like, what the heck? Why do I have pain here? And it slowly gets worse. And last night it was really bad. And this morning it was really bad. And so I was like, okay, let's go to urgent care and get antibiotics. Okay. And then, oh my God, Logan, thank you so much. You must feel for my teeth. That's very kind of you, Logan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this morning I was like, fine. Let's go to urgent care and get some antibiotics in case there's an infection. So I go to urgent care. The doctor's like, yeah, we never know if there is a infection. You have to go to a dentist. They have to do x-rays, blah, blah, blah. I also grind my teeth. So that's something else to think about here. Okay. This is a big puzzle I'm giving all of you. I also grind my teeth, and I know every single one of you is a doctor. So anyway, so doctor gives me antibiotics. I go pick them up. I get here. But now my pain went from probably a 7. It was at a 7. Now my pain is at maybe a 1.5, and I haven't even taken the antibiotics. But the thing about antibiotics is once you take an antibiotic, you have to finish the whole pack. Right? So do I do it? Do I take the antibiotics, or do we think we're chilling? I'm pregnant. It's diabetes. It's scurvy? Really? Take the antibiotics. Just take them. Take them just to be safe. But what if, listen, oh my goodness, Logan, thank you so much. Logan is helping pay for my doctor's visit today because I don't have fucking insurance. Thanks, Twitch.tv. Thank you, Logan. That's so nice. Guys, it's not a pregnancy. No. You guys are saying take the antibiotics. It won't hurt. But listen, the antibiotics could hurt because I could be allergic to the antibiotics. What if I'm allergic to the antibiotics and then I die? Huh, chat? Kyle, thank you for the 14 months. Very, very kind of you. And CTZ, thank you for the 8. It is going to hurt later? You don't know. Ask your doctor if you're allergic to him. They don't know until you take it. Takeo, thank you for the 2 months. We're not dentists. Why ask us? Because this is a human question. It's not, well, are you allergic? I don't think so. You would have had a reaction by now. I haven't taken them. You guys are not helpful. Hawaiian Lion, thank you for the 6 months. Bum Pudding, thank you for the 3. Have an EpiPen nearby when taking them. Pharmacist here, if you haven't taken antibiotics yet, you could wait until tomorrow if you feel better. But I already feel better. That's my thing. I already feel better. So I think it could have come from grinding my teeth and not an infection. Logan, holy crap, you're so rich. Thank you, Logan. If you feel worse, take them. I just went through this. Don't take them unless it's throbbing pain in the same place. It is not throbbing pain. You should wait until tomorrow and see if you feel better. But what if, Goopy Goomy, you guys, thank you for the prime. Joey, thank you for the 4 months. Here's the thing. You guys are talking to a hypochondriac with OCD. Do you understand this? You're talking to someone who's cuckoo cabanas. Yeah, now you get it. And so I'm nervous taking them because what if I'm allergic and I die? And then I'm nervous not taking them because what if I have an infection in my tooth that's killing me as we speak and I just can't feel it? Do not take them. Why? What meds did we get? Logan, thank you for gifting another sub. Let me think. Oh, it's amoxicillin. This is where the doctor helps. Just take them if it hurts tomorrow. Still don't take them. What did I spell wrong, Born? Oh, bake along. Oh, you added that. Pharmacist here. Waiting 12 hours won't stop the antibiotics from working. If you need them, so you can wait until the morning. It won't. Wait, what do you mean? It won't stop them. I haven't taken them. What do you mean? I haven't taken them. Moxie won't kill you. Stop being a pussy. It might. What if I'm allergic? That's a super common antibiotic. I know, but what if I'm allergic? The infection can still be there with no pain? Actually? Online doctor here. Poon Lamb's essential oils cure everything. Really? You could say the same for any food, right? Yes, I could. Welcome to being a hypochondriac. You're being a little baby? Okay, Lily Pockets, that's aggressive. Don't call me a little baby. Take a pill in a quarter. No, if you take, what are these things called? What am I taking? Does anyone know? What am I taking? What are antibiotics? If you take antibiotics, if you take one, you have to finish all of them. I know I'm being a bit of a baby, but that's how my brain works. Just slip it into a sandwich and try to forget about it. Amoxicillin is very, very safe. Do not take them. In all caps. What the heck? What answer are you looking for? And we will give you that one. I don't know. That's a great question, DS Mac. I'm a hypochondriac, so I don't know. Very safe. Do not take. Run a poll. I'm not running a poll for you guys. Maybe call a doctor. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll call a doctor and be like, I don't have pain anymore. Am I going to die? You will die if you consume. Why would you say that in all caps to me? If you were worried about an allergic reaction, you keep some Benadryl nearby. If you have a rash or swelling, take 2 Benadryl and go to urgent care. I don't have Benadryl. Cutie, honestly, it's scary, but life is worth taking risks. Well, not if I don't need it. Logan, how are you just subscribing? You've gifted so many subs and now you're subbing? That's crazy. You invested before you even invested yourself. Just go to the dentist tomorrow, get an x-ray, avoid it if you can. Amoxicillin will ruin your stomach microbiome for years. But I'll take probiotics with it. Any antihistamines? All right. You know what? You guys aren't helpful. Check the poll, boys. Take, don't take. Oh my God. So many of you want me to take them. Studying pharmacy here. I don't know what you should do. Thanks. Contact a medical professional or down them all for No, don't say that. Jesus. Flip a coin. Okay, I'm going to deal with this later. I'm not dealing this with you guys. It would be smart to take them on stream because then if you guys notice any rashes or anything like that, there isn't a right answer here, which is why the right answer is wait until the morning and take them if the symptoms are worse than they are now. But what if I have a hidden infection that's going to kill me overnight? Do you understand that? Oops, your head. Thank you for the 9 months. What's a plug? I'll give you 5 subs if it kills you overnight. Well, at least my children will be rich. If you had a hidden infection, you'd be fucked anyway. Not if I took the antibiotics. Oh, they don't kill me overnight? You don't know how bad it is. What if it's bad and it doesn't hurt? You're making me doubt my health now? Chat, I'm going to break you. I'm going to break it to you, chat. Every single one of you has a hidden infection in one of your tooths, but you can't feel it because there's no symptoms, but it's going to kill you all overnight. Is this a disease I made up? Yes. Do you all have it? Yes. Am I making stuff up? Yes. But is it true? Yes. Brady, thank you for the 2 months. Chaza Baza, thank you for your prime. Too bad, just had amoxicillin. Then you're saved. Unless you are taking antibiotics as we speak, you're saved. Shane Kane, thank you for the 2 months. Oh no, thanks, cutie. I'm going to die in my sleep. Now I'm going to have no viewers tomorrow. Great. No viewers tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Ugh, I'm going to be so poor. Who to contact? I'll call a doctor, I suppose. I've already gone to a doctor. Dr. K won't help me. Probably, actually. This is more of an anxiety thing than anything. I actually don't think taking antibiotics is that bad for you. But I just get very nervous. Aren't those just normal limes? Yeah, I couldn't find key limes, okay? I'm poor. Joke's on you, I'm in EU. All my teeth are infected anyway. Where'd my music go? Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. You're already poor, cutie? Okay, don't point it out loud. What infection do you even think you have? I don't know, a tooth infection. Pharmacist say your doctor probably only gave you those antibiotics in case your symptoms worsen, so don't take them unless your symptoms get worse. Even if infection gets bad overnight, you're still able to go to the ER and get treated just fine. Okay, fine. Okay, who's ready to make key lime pie? Doctor should have given printed instructions. Yeah, the doctor told me a bunch of things and I forgot all of them. I'm not kidding. The doctor told me I might have shingles. She was like, oh, it could be a tooth infection, but it could be shingles. I was like, well, I don't think it's shingles because it's my tooth that hurts. And she was like, shingles causes face sensitivity. And I was like, I think you're making shit up. I think you're making shit up. I was like, I don't think you're right. No, because it's hurting on the outside of my face. Oh, shingles can cause toothaches? Shingles is just a troll call that's actually throwing? Yeah, she was just having fun with me. I didn't tell the doctor I thought she was making shit up. Hi, Snips. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Was she a doctor or a doctor? I went to an urgent care. She was a doctor. Okay, I'm done. I did have chickenpox as a kid. I think I actually kind of faked chickenpox as a kid. I think I barely had it. It's not cancer. Okay, chat, I've had enough of you. Who's ready? I know I started really late. I know we're doing a late night bake along, but who's actually baking along? Let me see a smiley face. Who actually bought ingredients and was waiting for this all day? Who? Everyone who's smiley facing, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you didn't actually buy ingredients. If you bought ingredients, take a picture and post them in my Discord and my general right now. I want to see. I want to see who's not lying. Let me see. I just wanted to watch. Well, you can watch, but if you lied, you lied. I forgot it was it today. I'm looking at my general. No one. No one. Are you kidding me? Drew is typing. Drew is typing. Dren just posted a picture of spices. Dren, that doesn't... If it isn't key lime pie for you, don't use key limes. I don't have key limes. Tony, don't just say hi, Tony. Key limes are hard to find. So I got limes. Okay, none of you are actually baking along. None of you are baking along. Aurora is asking Drew for a sub. Aurora, good call. Tony said I'm too poor. I'm not lying. You didn't post a picture. Girl, that's a baby eating a lime. I'm ready. K-Beebs, you didn't post a picture of your ingredients. I have $12. I ain't capping. Okay, you guys are... Oh! Cat Shark actually has everything ready. Cat Shark has been waiting. I have my ingredients. Jaden, that is my kitchen table. You guys, half of you are good. Okay, we're done. I'm done looking at you guys. Half of you are cheating. Cat Shark, this stream is dedicated to Cat Shark and Cat Shark only. All right, here we go, Cat Shark. Me and you, buddy. Here we go. Okay? It's just me and you. Gonna have a good time, Cat Shark. For Cat Shark and maybe one other person who is baking along, we do need to preheat our oven to 375 Fahrenheit. 375 Fahrenheit, our oven, okay? 375 Fahrenheit. Drew, thank you for gifting Aurora a sub. And Miffed, thank you for the 3 months. Is Cat Shark in chat? 375. 375, Cat Shark, me and you. Like my Gen G hoodie? See them win worlds last night? What's that in Celsius? I swear to God, if Cat Shark is Celsius, I'm going to be pissed. Young Sizzle, thank you for the 300. Hope it goes well. It always does. You have work in 10 hours? Okay, it was my fault. I did start very late. I do understand that. I do understand. Hey, cutie. Is your email works or you don't use it? I've sent emails to reach you, but machine told me the address is incorrect. I do not check my email. My agency does. So there's no way to get in contact with me besides my general chat in my Discord. I do not answer DMs, and my agency does my email. Or you can donate. I do read those. I'm just kidding. Really, though, just talk in my general chat. I read everything. Do you read DMs at least? No, I do not read them. It's too much on me mentally. It's too much of a mental drain to always be, like, open. I mean, I probably read them. Actually, I usually read them. I just don't reply. Okay. So we have our oven preheating to 375. The first thing we need to do is make our crust. First thing we need to do is make our crust. So we need 1.5 cups of crushed graham crackers. So let's start there. 1.5 cups of crushed graham crackers. So I'm gonna open this. If you don't have a food processor, the best way to crush your graham crackers is to put them in a Ziploc bag and just mush them. Mush them with a cup, mush them with a rolling pin, whatever. You could also buy the crust if you want. You could buy all of you in the Discord have the same countertop. That is crazy. That is crazy that you all have the same countertop. Little bitches. Little bitches lying about having ingredients. Oh, duh. This is why I can't see this. The light's all the way down. Now I can see my own stream. Great. I just bought this baby food processor from Target for $10. I was very excited. So I'm going to use it because it's new. But if you don't have a food processor, would Teddy Grahams work? Yeah, sure. If you don't have a food processor, you're poor. You were me last week until I found this. I actually bought this because I thought it was a chopper, like a slap chop. It's not. But you can put it in a Ziploc bag and smush it. Or you can put it in your Just gonna clean up after ourselves here. We can't hear you from there. I don't know what I said, so. I got prepaid card that has $5 on it or something. Who wants it? You're just gonna give somebody a $5 card? Very nice of you. Yeah, Minx is fine. Minx is addicted to streaming. She's addicted. Dishwasher safe, microwave safe. Not melting my butter though. Yeah, it's a Wolf stove, so it's a really good stove. How's the cake from E-Girl Reject stream? Good. Binging with Babish's key lime recipe is really good. I didn't do his because he uses eggs in his and I wanted to keep mine very, very easy. So no eggs in ours today. You can do key lime pie with eggs though. Pumpkin pie stream when? In November we'll do pumpkin pie. Do you ever make bread? Yes, we've made focaccia on stream, I believe. My butter is sure taking its time melting. It is taking its sweet time melting. Disturbed one, thank you for the 4 months. KK for the $5. Hey, just wanted you to let you know that I'm cat shark in Discord. My roommate's judging me for baking at 10 p.m. Oh, my bad. Hey, I had to go to the doctor and get antibiotics that I might not take. You know, whatever. You know, do you still play chess? I played chess this week. Do you dye your hair again? No. Okay. So now, this is really easy. Crust is really, really easy. We just add our butter into that and stir it. My hair looks awesome today. Thank you. Do you like pumpkin? I love pumpkin. Okay, there we go. We're gonna pour our butter into our brown sugar and graham cracker sand. I've actually used this exact same combination to make sand like on cakes, like if you're doing like a beach cake. This is how you do it. You should make pavlova. I don't know if my pavlova would hold up to Australia's pavlova. I do love a pavlova, but I'm not. I've made pavlova like hundreds of times. I just don't know if it's like. I feel like I would be judged for making such like a national treasure. So you just mix this up. So then your graham cracker should look just kind of wet, essentially, is what we're going for here. Also, this is like the best. Like this tastes so good if you just eat your crust like this. It's so good because it's like warm from the butter. It's so good. Warm or cold pumpkin pie? Definitely cold. I don't know anyone who does warm pumpkin pie. It is I, the actual Logan Writer. Somebody hacked my Twitch account and gifted 15 subs. I'm gonna be requesting refunds. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Good luck. I don't know how refunding subs work. That's very sad. I'm sorry. Okay. Everybody get a pie tin. Or you could make it in like a 9x13 casserole dish, but I have these pie pans. You could also throw it in a cake pan if you wanted to, but this is what I have. Then you just pour it in here. Then all you're gonna do is apply pressure to get it stacked around the sides. I could have oiled that if I wanted, but I don't think it's necessary. I have a square brownie pan, that's all I have. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's like the one bad thing about having a nice kitchen is I feel like it makes my baking look less approachable. But I like to keep this as approachable as possible. Like if all you have is like, okay, not a shoebox, but you know, like if you can bake in a lot of things. So I'm just taking my palm to get this along the sides. But what happens in round pans is your corners can get like super, super thick. So you just want to go through and push those with your finger down. So you don't have super thick edges. And if it's not sticking together at all, then you need to add more butter. Maybe you live in a really dry state. Mine could probably use a little more butter, but I'm not gonna do it and just complain about having crumbly crust later. You know, the usual. But mine is looking good. Just try to spread it evenly. There we go. How many subs do you have? Looks like 2,088. Cutie, I put my shoebox in the oven. Now everything's on fire. Uh-oh. I didn't tell you to do that. Dude, the fly in here is gnarly. It's so big. Hand wash. Hand wash. How tall are you? I'm 5'8". No, don't get a shoebox. Okay. I love your curtains, very fashionable. I know, we don't have curtains. Okay, so we're gonna throw this in the oven for just like 10 minutes. We're just gonna put it in for 10 minutes at that 375. Just to get it a little brown. Just to get it brown. So I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Sorry, my face hurts. I didn't drink enough water today. I think I'm getting a headache. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm looking at this correctly. I didn't write down the recipe. It's 375. The oven's 375. Not great, drink now? Okay, I'm sorry. Kill the fly? I don't want to kill the fly. Brandon, thank you for the 13 months. Okay. Let me pull up the recipe on my phone. Sorry. I'm ill-prepared today. You guys spammed my Discord. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is really easy because we just mix everything together. So you just get another bowl, or you can rinse out your first bowl, whatever. And we're throwing in everything. So we're throwing in 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. Each of these is 14 ounces, so 28 ounces total of sweetened condensed milk. We need a can opener. Hassan needed your help earlier buying a Dutch oven. Pepe hands. Why? How could you need help getting a Dutch oven? You just get one. So just pour that in. It's just so satisfying to watch it pour. Sweetened condensed milk makes you uncomfortable? Oh, he didn't know the difference between Rachel Ray and the $300 one? Oh, that's just manufacturing. Okay. I'm gonna scrape everything out. So the reason I chose this recipe is most key lime pie recipes actually have to sit overnight, and this one doesn't. This one only has to sit in your fridge for 30 minutes before you can eat it. So that's why I didn't want to wait. I did not want to wait. I'm not a waiting person. Okay. Next. Why sit overnight? Just to set, kind of like cheesecakes to set. That's why anything with eggs in it, it takes longer to set because it just takes longer to cool down. Ever made donuts? Yeah, we actually made them on stream. This month we're gonna make spud nuts, which was, my mom used to make them every year for Halloween. They're donuts, but with they have mashed potatoes in them. My mom would make them every year for Halloween, so I'm going to force you guys to make them with me. Ducky, thank you for the 2 months. Spud nuts. We did donuts. We tried to do spud nuts last year, but I failed, and I was upset. But this year we'll do a bake-along of spud nuts. And that's on Halloween. That's a Halloween tradition. So we have to make spud nuts and homemade root beer. That's what my mom would always do. They're not savory. They're not savory. Can you download the food? OG Kush, thank you for the $3. What's up? I'm baking, man. I'm baking. I don't know why I didn't just wash this off sooner, because now I have to like deal with this spoon. Silly. That was silly of me. I'm doing this like the slowest way possible. I'm being very slow in my baking process. It's crazy because if I was alone, I'd like already be done with this thing. But the fact that I like get distracted by chat takes so much longer. Will we go trick-or-treating? No, we're not going trick-or-treating. Halloween is canceled in California. Okay, and now a cup of... Thank you, Evie. A cup of yogurt. Like I said, some people will use... What is this? I don't know what that is. Some people will use sour cream, but I like yogurt. It's a little less aggressive. Have I ever tried Nutella donuts? No. Yeah, we can go trick-or-treating in Animal Crossing. For sure. This is Greek yogurt. You can do like whole or 2%. Why is Minx censored in chat? I don't know. I don't know why that would be censored. You have to go be a witness in a murder trial? What the fuck? That's wild, dude. Yeah, everyone else is typing Minx. Don't say her name too much. She'll show up. There we go. And this. Okay. Great, set this aside. Now we get to do the really fun thing, which is juicing all of these frickin' limes. I did say you could buy lime juice if you want to save time, but I didn't do it because I felt like it would make me like a hypocrite. So here we are, ready to juice so many limes, so many times. I also like mine extra limey, so I'll probably do zest of 2 limes. You do need to zest before you juice. So first thing to zest, you should I use a cheese cutter as my microplane because I don't actually have a microplane. If I know where my cheese cutter was, I'll do that. Give me a second. Let me find my cheese cutter. It's up here. Yep. Where the heck is the cheese cutter, chat? Where does one put the cheese cutter? Right there. What the heck? What's in here? You're not a cheese cutter. You a cheese cutter? By cheese cutter, I mean cheese grater. I have no clue where it is. Oh, I think it's over here. Yeah! Ew. Found it. Cheese grater. So you should do, did I say 1 lime in the recipe? Yeah, I'm not using key limes because I couldn't find any. Yeah. I say 1 tablespoon. So that's going to be more, actually. I'm going to do it into this and see how much we can get. I'm just using the finest part of a cheese grater. You can also zest with a fork. You don't have a cheese grater. Is this even coming out? No, I made a mistake. I should have not used that. I should use this. That's gonna be such a pain to clean out. Okay. Well, I'm a struggle bus. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna put down a paper towel. Jeez Louise. Cause look at all that. I just got all that zest stuck in there. Like a freaking dummy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm being dumb. It's fine. So we're just gonna zest using this side. Try not to get too much of the white in there. Just mostly want the green. This will give me a little like bigger zest than I need, but that's okay. That is the price I pay for not having a microplane. Let's see how many limes this is gonna take. For a tablespoon, it actually might take 4 limes. Oh, that is our crust. So let me just finish this up real quick. Okay, let's get our crust out. Okay, I'm just gonna set it right here to cool. So my crust is cooling down. Now we need to lower the temperature of the oven to 350, okay? 350. Eat French toast, thank you for the 7 months. Why no washed limes? Because I'm lazy and I want to eat pesticide. Oh, Meyer, thank you for the $5. Cutie, I want this guy to notice me. Can you help me out, please? That would be Pog. Swift. Hey, come here. Let's talk about it. Come here. Come here. Okay. Hey, Swift, look at me. Swift. 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 Come here. Hey. You want a guy to notice you. I don't know how to help with that. I don't know how to help. Besides, be the confident one. Be the confident one and know when he's not interested and you just have to move on. That's very hard. But you're allowed to be the one that's like, hey, do you want to go on a date? It's 2020. Females can ask guys on dates. Confidence? What's that? I don't know. I don't know. Am I at a tablespoon yet? Probably. Yeah. I'm at a tablespoon, I think. I like my key lime pie very, very limey. So I'm probably gonna add one more lime's worth. Yeah, so about 2 limes. You just want a tablespoon of zest, but I'm gonna add, well, I think I might add half a lime extra. Just because I really, really like my key lime pie limey. But this is totally just preference. Awesome. That might have been a full lime extra. That's fine. I feel great about it. Limey! Lime, lime, lime. Okay, now we need 2 or 3/4 a cup of lime juice. I'm just gonna use this because it's easier to measure. But yeah, we're just gonna juice all these limes. I have a juicer. If you don't have a juicer, just squeeze it into your hand and make sure you get all the seeds out. But I honestly don't know how many limes this will take. So I just bought so many limes, and I figured if I have extra, I'll just make fajitas this week. A juicer is like the best investment I've made, because juicing stuff takes so long. It says fresh juice, but I told you guys you could buy normal juice if you wanted. And that's okay. Like, concentrate. You just need 3/4 a cup. If you do have concentrate, I would just add a little more zest so you get more of that fresh lime taste. Slowly but surely we will get there. How much was a juicer? It was like $10. It's not fancy. It might have been even less than that. It is not fancy at all. And I am at about 1/3 a cup, so I need 3/4. So we are trucking along. I'm at 2 limes total so far. And sometimes you'll open limes and they'll be like super dry inside. So that's why I bought so many, because I honestly didn't know. Because I've had really bad luck with limes where it's like I've gotten no juice from them. So we're just going for it. Okay, after 3 limes, I am at half a cup. So probably, I don't know. That's crazy because I bought like 15 limes and I think I'm only going to use 4. Which is fine because I can do other stuff with them, but don't you roll them to get more juice? If your hand's squeezing, it can loosen it up, but like with this thing, I don't think there's an issue. Sometimes my grandma used to do this where she would, when she used her juicer, she would like flip it back and forth. Which, let's see if we can get more juice if we do it that way. It looks like a little bit. Maybe she was on to something, huh? Hi, Alex. Oh, fuck. I caught it. Great, what am I at? I gotta switch it. I'm at half a cup. What is 3/4? 3/4 is gonna be up here. Oh yeah, I need more limes. Yeah, I need like probably 2 more limes, question mark? I don't know, I'm guessing. So how many limes have I used? 4? Yeah, I've done 4 limes. Anton! Thank you for the 14 months. Oh, and Aaron, thank you so much. Anton, you ready for the next bake-off? Next week. I don't know what we're gonna make, but we're gonna start doing fall things. And I'm gonna post all, I'm gonna spend time tonight, I think, posting all of the next few weeks bake-alongs, so you guys can choose ahead if you would like. Because I love fall baking, so. Ooh, that one is super juicy. What's like wet ass lime? Wall instead of wop. Okay, so I think I told someone in the Discord that I think it would take 6 limes, which is crazy because I think this is exactly 6 limes. Yeah, it's exactly 6 limes. So pog you to the person in the Discord that has exactly the right amount of limes and was very panicked because they saw me with 17. Because it turns out it was 6. It was 6, but I bought 17. Okay, I'm gonna add that in there. Yummy! And now you just mix. And you can taste this to see if it's limey enough for you, because this is how limey your cake's gonna be. Or not your cake, your pie. So let's mix this together, get it nice and smooth. We don't want any chunks of yogurt or anything like that, so let's just mix. Pull up your sweetened condensed milk, make sure it's all incorporated. You don't want any juice floating like separate, so you just gotta mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. This is usually where like restaurants would add a little bit of green food coloring. What if I just made this bright green? What if I added bright green food coloring so it's like unappetizing to even look at? It's so green. That means no one would eat it and that it would be for me and me only. It's so limey. Good. If you've added too much lime, like if you're making this at home and you've added too much lime and you're like, cutie, uh-oh. You can add a little bit of powdered sugar to counteract that. I wouldn't add normal sugar because you'll taste the granules. I'd add powdered sugar. If you don't have powdered sugar, you can add a little more yogurt. You could add a little like syrup, or you could add sugar, you just might have some granules. It's not the worst thing, but. Okay, great. Mine seems good, I'm gonna taste it. I think I actually want mine more limey. I'm asking him on a Minecraft date over Twitter. Okay, I hope these are DMs, Omeyer. I'm gonna add 1 more lime juice in here. I want a little more limey. Oh yeah, you could add honey, that's a great idea. Vanny, thank you for the prime. Yeah, I just want mine really limey. I like having that like tart. When you eat these, I like that tart filling. Why are the windows covered up? So I don't get doxed. Because I don't have blinds right now. Okay, I'm gonna add 1. So that's the thing I always talk about, is you can't subtract stuff from baking very easily. So I'm just gonna add half a lime and then another half a lime just to make sure it doesn't get too limey. And make sure your oven, if you cooked your crust, your oven should be down to 350. You should have adjusted that and lowered that by 25 degrees. 350 Fahrenheit. Okay, let me taste it now. I still want more lime. I want 1 more lime. Now, we don't want to go too overboard on the lime because it'll loosen up our thing. So I want to add more than 1 extra lime. If I want this more limey after this, I will just add zest until I get that lime. Because if I add too much liquid to this, it'll never set. let's try this. I'm gonna add more zest. I'm being crazy. I want mine really, really limey. I'm just gonna add one more lime's worth of zest. I want this to taste like I picked it off the fucking tree. Viator, thank you for the 7 months. Do you like baking or interior design more? I don't know. I think I like both. Baking I didn't love as a job because it just gets exhausting. You have to like be up at 3 in the morning. I don't have merch. Can I replace the ranch you used with mayonnaise? I didn't use any ranch. I promise. How do I not waste the lime seeds? Plant them outside. Sledge, thank you for your sub. I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you join the Discord because we have a lot going on in the Discord. Hi, Point Crow. Discord is the way to be. If you're a sub and you don't join the Discord, you're actually getting scammed because it's part of the deal. It's like when you sign up for Amazon Prime and you also get Twitch Prime. When you become a sub of QTCinderella, you should join the Discord. It's part of the benefits. What are you making? It's in the title. It's crazy that you take the time to type that out instead of just looking. But, I mean, I don't know what I mean besides that. Just, that's crazy. Hi, baby. Guys, look, I have a surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I have a surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I have a freaking surprise. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Praise, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. Oh, bye. See ya. He left. Jesse, thank you for your prime. Did I miss somebody earlier who primed too? Because I was talking about primes? I didn't. Okay, good. Does anyone know the breed? He is Persian. Come here, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Okay, he's gone. Ludwig Jr. has kitchen cameo? Yeah. You can see Ludwig's bong in the back. I don't see anything that even looks like a bong. Your kitty is so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I think so too. Okay, that's in the oven. The thing is you have to let it cool down before you put the whipped cream on it anyway. But we can make the whipped cream. Let's make the whipped cream. So whipped cream. You need a bowl. I'm not hand whipping my cream. You can hand whip your cream. I refuse. Is that a dildo on the window ledge? That's a fucking scrubber, you coomers. Jesus Christ. Gross. Listen. I'm your average coomer. I'm down to coom whenever. But I am never looking in the background of someone's stream in their fucking kitchen for anything called a dildo. That's crazy. Anything is a dildo if you try hard enough? That's true. That is true. I know people who have used vegetables. Well, I don't know them. I've heard of them. I've seen them. Okay. Let's do whipped cream. So I don't know what the recipe says. What does the recipe say? Let me see. Do you dye your hair every time? I haven't dyed my hair in a very long time. A cup of cold whipping cream. I'm probably going to do slightly more than a cup. But follow the recipe. A cup of cold whipping cream. Let's whip it. Can you use mayonnaise instead? No. I'm just making a lot of cream because I eat it with strawberries too. So I'm just gonna make some. Oh God, I don't have any space. Okay. So now what you do if you are hand mixing it, you would. So many fucking ants in this house. If you're hand mixing, you would go like this for a really long time. For a really long time until it gets very thick. Can you whip sour cream though? No. I saw the clickbait made me cry. What's the clickbait? But I'm not gonna hand whip. I'm going to use a mixer. Because I don't want to hand whip. I hate hand whipping. I usually will try not to use a mixer because I want you guys at home who don't have a hand mixer to be able to do it along with me, but I refuse. I refuse to hand mix whipped cream. Anything else I'll hand mix, man, but not this. Oh my God, that fly was on my head. Chat, that was scary. Is key lime my favorite pie? I think it is actually. Yeah, this stove is fancy. It has a pot filler. I'm just using my hand to stop some from flying out. Also, I'm not that fancy because look, one of my beaters is missing. This is all I have. Kitchen setup is insane. I'm hoping to get a PC in here. Then it'll be better. Because I need an overhead cam on an arm. Ludwig he looked at me last night and he said, we should get a KitchenAid. And that, to someone like me, is like, it's like me telling a guy I'd give him a blowjob, you know? So like imagine me looking over at a guy and I'm like, I would love to give you a blowjob right now. Ludwig looked over at me and he was like, I want to get you a KitchenAid. Well, actually, he didn't say I want to get you a KitchenAid. He said we should get a KitchenAid. It would have been nicer if he would have said I want to get you a KitchenAid. But whatever. George Foreman. I have bought the George Foreman. It is not here yet, but I have bought it. And we will do a George Foreman stream soon. Which one? I don't know. KitchenAid is overrated. It's just convenient, I feel. This is splashing everywhere. I put too much in this. Can you make a cake on a George Foreman? Maybe someday. Did you get the red one? I didn't get one. I don't have one. Spooky, no one wants to give you a blowjob. It's crazy that you just typed that in my chat. Okay, we're getting thick here. Hi, kitty. Also, now that I'm not streaming, look at my arm. Well, I am streaming, but... Remember how yesterday I was on a stream with like 6 other women? Can we talk about how fucking annoying some of you were in chat? Jesus Christ. Half of you were like, Manishi is talking too much. Hey, dumbasses, she was the guest. The podcast was about her, you dumb fucking cunts. What, like, what? What? It's so crazy. It's so crazy. You were so stupid. So many of you were so dumb. You're like, Cutie's being quiet. Because other people are telling stories. That's why I'm being quiet. What? Cutie looks bored. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. What the heck? Jeez Louise. All right. Let me see if this is done. Okay, so what it should have a little jiggle in it, but it shouldn't look like water. Let me see. You know what? Mine needs 5 more minutes. Probably 3 more minutes. Mine needs 3 more minutes. Mine looks a little too wet. It should look like almost a little harder than Jell-O. 3 more minutes. Twitch Housewives is a gold mine? Hopefully. I hope people like it. I don't know. All right. Then I believe my recipe in the Discord says 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar in here. This is totally to preference. If you like it more sweet, you can add more. If you like it less sweet, you just add it in. This is where I usually add it in. I added probably 1/4 a cup. Oh no, am I lagging out? Are we good? No, we're chilling, okay. We're chilling, and I'm gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. This is optional, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because I'm an overachiever. You can also add lime zest to this if you don't think your key lime pie is limey enough, or if you want extra lime, you can do that. I'm not gonna do that because I added so much extra lime that I think it'll be nice to have a little bit of just vanilla on top, no lime. I would just add zest. I would just add zest. But I added so much lime to mine that I'm not gonna do that. How much is that bottle of vanilla? Is it expensive? I think it's like $10. But it lasts a long time. Unless you're baking a lot. Well, even if you buy a $10 thing of vanilla and you do my bake-alongs every week, it'll probably last 3 months. If that. It might even last longer. What's up? Yeah, my chat showed up. Pepe D, Pepe D. That's Aiden, chat. Be honest, how much of a factor was this kitchen when considering the house? I told Ludwig it was the only thing that mattered to me. In fact, he's building a wall just so I can have a quieter kitchen because that's how important it is to me. I'm not that high maintenance. The kitchen just means a lot to me. So for those of you who don't know, I grew up baking with my mother. I grew up in the kitchen. I had a job in the kitchen. Being in the kitchen has always been a place for me to unwind. It's been a place for me to think. It's like the basketball court for some people. It's like yoga for some people. Like, this is where I meditate. This is where I find serenity. This is where I've had some of my most like profound thoughts of my entire life has been in a kitchen. So yeah, kitchens are very, very important to me. Anyway, okay, I think this is done. I also think my pie is done. Yeah, my pie is definitely done. Okay, I'm gonna turn my oven off. I accidentally just turned it up to broil. Turn your oven off, do not turn it up to broil. Okay, so as you can see, it's got a little jiggle to it. So it looks kind of wet, but it has some wobble to it. Ooh, I might throw it in there longer. Let me see. I'm just gonna touch it. Make sure it has a skin on it. Yeah, it's fine. If you touch it, it has like a skin on it. It feels more like a custard. You're good. You're chilling. So, but it needs to go in the fridge for at least 30 minutes before you eat it. At least 30 minutes before you put your whipped cream on it too. So I'm gonna wait. No, I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. Let me go put it in the fridge. I wanted to show you guys how to decorate it, but I don't know if I want to like stall for 30 minutes. So I might just explain some stuff. If you want to do a twist, you just cut like 1/4 of an inch, or not 1/4. So you cut into the middle. So I cut a slice and then I cut into the middle, and then you just twist, and then you put that on top of your whipped cream. So you're gonna top it with a pile of whipped cream and then just do some lime twists. Do lime zest and wedges? You could do lime zest, yeah. Backflip. Guys, no, I don't want to backflip. I don't have anything I want to do right now. No. People fatty, thank you. Prime rhymes with lime. It does. Show faucet. Guys, I don't want to show the faucet. Moves out of closet, still hears blood. No, that's Aiden. That's why he's putting up a wall, because they have the Doritos Locos Tacos gaming room right over there. Let's take the antibiotics now. I thought you guys said don't take the antibiotics. I only feel mild tenderness. Complain? I do love complaining. Why does whipped cream always use its shape in the fridge? Is it inevitable as a way to keep it firm? You can keep it firm by adding about 1/2 teaspoon of cream tartar. Bree, thank you for your sub. So how whipped cream works is all you're doing is adding air to it. So if you put it in the fridge, obviously that air is going to slowly come out. What cream tartar has in it is it has some... has like a stabilizer in it, like cornstarch. So it will keep the shape and pretend like those air bubbles are still in there. Does that make sense? Cream of tartar. Or you can do milk powder. Milk powder works too, the same way. And if you want, chat will be okay. I feel bad ending and not showing you the final result. Do the drugs, don't do the drugs. Really? Oh, do you want some? I brought it out so people would eat it. No? Okay. Top 10 porn stars? Mia Malkova, Mia Malkova, Mia Malkova. 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 And then Alexis, what's the one with the big ass? Alexis, what's her name? That one. Alexis Texas, that's the one. We love Alexis Texas. Most of them have big ass? True, so does Mia Malkova. 100 of you are telling me to take my antibiotics. I don't watch porn, I'm pure. I love porn. Oh, I was thinking of Mia Malkova? Oh, then Mia Malkova is number 10. Can you run that list back? I should actually drink water. I would start the regiment. I wouldn't just take half of it. I just don't know if I need to start the regiment. Wait, I didn't catch your number 8 pick? I don't remember who it was. I think it was Mia Malkova. I think. Can you link them? No, I can't link them. Wait, what are your instructions for your antibiotics? Take one in the morning, take one at night. I have not taken any. I might just wait for so my thing can keep setting up. I just need the top to be cool so I can put the whipped cream on. So I'll just wait like 5 more minutes and then I'll put the whipped cream on and we'll be done. Then start them tomorrow? Yeah, I'll think about it and I think I'll start them tomorrow. Watch Once Upon a Time on Disney Plus. One time I binged Once Upon a Time. I really liked Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time. If you start antibiotics, make sure you finish or it's useless. Yeah, I would. What are the antibiotics for? I have my tooth was hurting. I thought I had a toothache, but now it seems like it's going away. But I also consciously did not grind my teeth last night, so it could just be that. The crazy thing is I have a mouth guard for teeth grinding, but I don't know where it is. But if I had that, I bet it would solve literally everything. What are you going to use a high-grade stove for? For whatever the fuck I want. No, there's no abscess. It just hurt. But I do grind my teeth so much. Not as good as the Blodgett? True. I really like your spice cabinet. That's cool. Yeah, the bad thing about it, though, is nothing's labeled. Should we label my spices? I bought a label maker. So you, like, look down so you can't see what it is. We can label my spices while we wait. I don't think they'll fit, though. You're going home after Halloween? Yeah. Chives. How do I lower the font? Oh, I spelled chives wrong. Chives. Printing. Oh, what the heck? That looks cool. I can't tell if it did it correctly. Whoa, it left the weird film on it. It's not supposed to do that. What are you thinking of cosplaying for as Halloween? I don't know. What should I be for Halloween? Oh, we need to do that. We need to do our Amazon Chat Picks My Halloween costume stream. That was everyone's favorite last year. Doesn't really stick to the top. We could probably do that this week. Should I get paid this week? Oh, I didn't get paid this week. This thing is being weird, champ. Does chat still pick Christmas decorations? Do you still do chat picks Christmas decorations? Yeah, we'll do an ornament stream when Christmas comes. This is like not sticky enough. This is not working. These are gonna just fall off. This was a failed idea. Yeah, we need to do a costume contest too. We did a costume contest last year too. But you have to take a picture of you in your costume, but you have to be holding a fork. So then we know like you actually did it. But Halloween is like kind of canceled. So you can't go anywhere because I want you guys to be social distancing. But you can dress up at your house. And do my stream where we make my mom's spud nuts and homemade root beer that she made every Halloween. You want candy though? I'm sorry, you can't. I'm ready for the key lime pie. It might be cool. Let me go check. This label maker didn't stick to the tops of these spices, so this idea failed immensely. Do you guys ever get those weird sore throats that feels like you have a sore throat in your ear? I have one of those, but it's on this side. It's not on my one side. Yeah, I have this weird sore throat. It feels like it's like in my ear. This is my bad side though, so I don't think it's part of this whole situation. How bad is the ant problem? It's absolutely horrible. I just am finding ants everywhere all the time. That's how bad it is. Let me go get the pie. I think it's cooled down enough. warm, but for the sake of showing you guys how to decorate this, we'll just do it. Okay, here we go. So all we're gonna do, I'm gonna get a spoon. And we're just gonna scoop. 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 And just smooth it. I kind of like my whipped cream to look very like your grandma made it. I don't like it to look super fancy. I like it to look like artisanal. Your whole top should be covered in whipped cream. Otherwise, you crazy. Okay. Just gonna make the middle a little more whipped creamy. I'm gonna use all my whipped cream because I don't have enough that's worth saving. I'm hoping this isn't too hot, but I can see some of my whipped cream melting, so I might just be being an idiot. Then we're gonna take our lime twist. Lime twist, and you just twist in place. Cute! And twist in place. And twist in place. Pretty. And if I didn't put my zester away, I'd maybe do some zest on top. Twist in place, and we'll do one in the middle. This definitely needs to cool for like an hour. It says a half an hour, but I think it needs to cool for like an hour. And twist. It's so pretty. Key lime pie. I'm gonna go put it right back in the fridge because I'm nervous it's melting my whipped cream. There we go, chat. That's key lime pie. Why are you capitaling D? I'll be honest, it's not my favorite key lime pie recipe. It's not, because of the yogurt in it. It tastes a little aggressively like yogurt. So it's not my favorite key lime pie recipe, but it is the easiest key lime pie recipe. Cool. All right. That's it, chat. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think we're going to start Mafia tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh. And that's that. Mods, you can raid whoever you would like. See you guys later. Oh, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. I spilled everywhere. I spilled everywhere. I don't know what that does. Here's water. All right. Bye, guys.